So this is a video to help you troubleshoot some of the problems students may be encountering when they are trying to watch videos and write in their Hyperdoc Google document that you've shared with them in Google Classroom. So here I am as a student. This is a student's iPad, so everything you're seeing is what the student would see right now. So if I'm a student and I'm going into my class to find my assignment, I would find the assignment. This one is the Hopes and Dreams project, so I'm just using this one as the example. They would click on that, and then they would see they need to click on the arrow that's at the bottom to bring up the assignment. So here is the assignment that they see, and it's a document, and you can tell by the little blue icon that shows that this is a document. So they're going to click on that to open up the document. This is the original document that they will see that was shared with them in Google Classroom. From here, they can write on this. They can do that by clicking on the pencil icon in the upper right. So when they do that, it brings up a version of the document that they can write on. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you can see down at the very bottom of the picture of the screen, they have a choice of using a pen or a highlighter. They can use these for annotating or writing on their document. Students can write on it, or they can click the A and they can make a text box. What I recommend telling your students is to zoom in when you have a small space. It just makes it easier. They just use their 2 fingers to zoom in and out. I would say, suggest to them that they can zoom in, and then they can just write on it, and they can do, that. But it's kind of hard. There's not a ton of room. I mean, unless your student has, a really nice stylus or something that helps them do this. So you can let them write on it, but I would also, teach them. You can click on that A on the right-hand side down at that bottom, the tools down at the bottom, and then they can click on it and they can make a text box. And then they can type their answer in that text box. So that's something that I would show them. And then they can zoom back out when they're done. Now here's the really important thing. They need to save this before they go back to the original document. So in the upper right-hand corner, there's a save button. They have to hit the save button, and it will save their work. Notice how on here it's showing you this bar, and it says that it was a PDF. That's really important because it just saved their work that they just did as a PDF. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close out of this and show you where that work was saved. If you look on this screen right here, the original document is above the saved version, which is a PDF. If the students want to add to their work that they just did on the original PDF, they have to come back to this screen and click on that PDF. And you can see that what I typed in there is in this original version that they were typing in. So this is that version, and they can continue to put more on here, type more on here, or add more responses on here by clicking on that pencil icon in the upper right again. Now, I am going to type something else just to show you. Now I'm going to save this, but I'm going to show you what happens if I don't save it. So I wanted to save it. If I'm a student, I always want to save it. But if I don't save it, if I click this back arrow, it's going to give me this prompt. And it says, discard changes, your edits will be lost. So I'm going to cancel, and I'm going to hit save. And it's going to save it as a PDF again, but then it's going to bring me back to this original version of that PDF. Now, notice this is a problem that is really important also. If you're in that original version of what you were editing, you can't click on the videos because this is saved as a PDF, and videos don't open in PDFs. They have to get out of this, and to watch the videos again, they have to click on the original Google Doc. Now, if you can see, if I click on that video, it brings me to the video. So to recap, when they first get the assignment, I'm going to delete this, remove this PDF, just to recap. When they first get the assignment, they click on it. They can open the videos from there because they haven't done an edit on it and saved it as a PDF. But if they do write on it, and it's taking a second, sorry about that. If they do go ahead and write on it, so if they do make some edits, it's going to, they have to save it, click that save button. It's going to save it as a PDF. And it's going to come back to this screen, which is still a PDF because they can't open the videos. If you try to click on those videos, they don't open. So in order to open the videos, they have to go back to the assignment screen where it says your work, and then they have to click on the original to watch the videos. They do not want to keep editing the same version, multiple versions of this though. So once they make that first PDF, they have to, if they want to add to their work, they have to go back to that original PDF. So they want to see two versions. They want to see the original Google Doc and then their version, their working version, the one they're working on, and then make sure that they're editing that. But to see the videos, they have to go back to the original. Okay, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to email me.